So just a quick one. I just wanted to show you a quick video of the second camera for the Urvolax 100% wireless truck, motorhome, van, caravan camera system. This is a rear reversing camera system. It's for backing up your vehicles, your camper vans, your long vehicles, your extra large vehicles, whatever it is you want. This is actually on charge at the moment. You can see there it's flashing, it's trying to charge at the moment. Comes with a metal plate with a sticky pad, so if you have a caravan that's plastic exterior, you can have a sticky pad and stick the metal plate to it, and then this is then magnetic. If I was to unplug this, I could probably show you it's sticking to the wall like so. You can see it sticks to the wall, and it sticks to anything metal really well. It's got a really strong magnet to it as well, which is really good. And there's a little rubber cover on the back to cover the USB port up when you're charging it. But the reason I want to show you this is not the unit. The unit is actually behind you. I've done a video, I'll put the link up in this top corner for you to have a look at. I've done a video for the actual system. The system comes with one camera, but you can actually fit multiple cameras, and I wanted to do a quick add-on video to the extra camera and show you the two cameras working at the same time. This is what I like for the idea of having a sort of security system. Last night I was parked up, there was some noise outside the van. I switched the camera on, which is on the side of my van leaning against the road, and I can see there was a load of cows that had come up next to the van, and that's the noise I could hear outside the van, so I could actually see the cows. So it's a bit of a safety security system, and if you've got 4 cameras, you can actually rig up 4 cameras on this system. You can put one each side of the van, or your lorry or your truck or your vehicle, and you can have a look in the evening and see what's going on, or even in the daytime. I've been watching the weather as well and seeing what's happening, watching the rain come over, so I'm getting ready to go out. But I just want to switch this camera on and show you the 2 cameras working. So I'm going to pop this down on the unit in front of me, and then I'm going to turn you around so you can see both the cameras and the actual Urvolax system, and you can see it working. So you can see the camera that I've placed down on the unit, and it is still plugged in and charging. You can see there it's charging on the side. There's the actual Urvolax screen. It's a really nice screen. It's an IPS, I think, screen, and to turn it on, I've just got to flick my power button on, and it's already powered on. It runs off of a cigarette lighter, which is up on my unit there. You can see it's switched on there, and I'm just running it through that system. It's a lot easier for me to work. Now you can see there's some people walking down. I've got people, so if you've got this security thing, there's some people there walking down, and you can keep an eye on what's going on outside the van. You can see there's some more people coming, and they're all heading down the road. I'm parked up, and the camera is actually mounted on the side of my door, so this is how you can work for that security camera. So at the top corner there, it's on channel 2. Channel 2 is basically saying that that's camera 2 for me. Camera 2 at the moment is outside, so if I switch channels and switch over to channel, and then I can have it on channel 1 and 2. So when the camera actually switches itself on, there we go, it's come on, and you can see me in the background looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. So there's camera 2. You can see it's still showing outside. It does squidge the image a little bit, but it's not a problem. You can still see what's going on outside. You can see people moving around there, and then you can see me here. So if I had this camera then sat on the other side of the van or on the front of the van, it would be really great for seeing what's going on the outside. But that's definitely giving you the view of the 2. And then again, if I go to channel again, press channel, it's going to go to channel 1. So channel 1 is me. There's me here. You can see me there waving in front of the camera. Flick over to black and white, it goes to an infrared in night time, so they're really good. The clarity on this camera, you wouldn't believe the clarity on this camera. It is so bright, and you can see up in this top corner it's flashing as well, which actually means it's recording. So you've got a little select button down here in this bottom corner, a little select button and a record button, and this record button arms it. I've actually put a memory card inside this, which means it's actually recording what's going on. So if I was to go to channel 2 and there was some kerfuffle going on the outside out there, you'll see that I'll be able to pick up all this, and it's still recording in that top corner, which basically means I can record anything that's going on and get a good view of what I need to get a view of, if I need to get a view of it. Let me just lock that off for you so you can see what's going on. So you can see it flashing up in that top corner. And if I want to stop it recording, I just press stop. And what it does, it runs in 1 minute loops. So for every minute, it'll loop round, and it'll keep looping. But there's a lot of people, as you can see, going down there. So I can fully keep an eye on what's going on. And like I say about keeping an eye on the weather, look at these lovely clouds up in the top corner there. And then I've got all the sunlight coming through. So I can keep an eye on what's going on the outside if I need to, and know that it's ready to get going. So that's all I wanted to do. Show you this little extra camera. The Urvolax second camera comes in a little box on its own, and it works absolutely fantastically. Let's flick it over to channel 2, channel 3. We're going to need to go back to channel 1. So go back to channel 1, and this camera will switch itself back on. There we go. So yeah, don't forget, like and subscribe, give us that thumbs up, and till next time, ciao for now. Ta-da.